Hi, I'm Carly.
Hi, I'm Leah.
I'm Karen.
And I'm Jackie, and we are the seniors of the Eastern Volleyball team for 2018.
Woo.
Go ahead, Car.
So, what were some other options that you looked into besides playing volleyball at Eastern?
Well, I looked at playing at UMass Boston. And
You did?
I did.
What?
I know. Well, I looked at other LAC schools too because they were close around, but they didn't have my major. A lot of schools didn't have my major. And then this is actually the only school I did an overnight with or toured with the team. So fell in love with it right when I came here.
So, UMass Boston sent me one of those, like, mass group emails that they do for, like, mass recruiting.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, what the heck is UMass Boston? And I never even, like, attempted to look at them.
But we beat them.
Yeah.
Hey.
A few times in our career.
Yeah, I looked at Wilmington University in Delaware and a bunch of other D2 schools. I had no desire to go to Eastern until I got here. Met the team, met the coaches, and from there it was a perfect bet.
Aw.
I was looking at Emmanuel in Boston because all I wanted to do in high school was go to school in Boston. But then I came here because I came to a game here when I was in high school and fell in love. And I saw Adriana. I was like, I want to play with her. She was like really good.
Yeah.
And I did my overnight and fell in love with it. So that's why I'm here.
I think a big influence for why I came here was you, Karen.
Aww. That's cute.
I mean, you guys know I was at Southern for a year and a half. And then, I don't know, I think,
I remember when you told me you were transferring, and I was like, oh my gosh, Car.
yeah, like you were the one who got me interested in Eastern in the first place. And I knew I was transferring, so I was looking for other schools. And I was like, well, there's a friend on the team here. So we were talking a lot. So, yeah, Eastern it is. And then I came here, and it's cool.
It's cool.
I like it.
Are we done with that question?
Go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next one. What do you remember about the first practice or the first game you played in?
I remember our first practice or day of preseason my freshman year. We had a jump rope, test we had to complete, and I was so terrible at it. But I apparently can't jump rope for my life. But I remember I was like, wow, that's my first impression as a player, on coach. I can't jump rope. Cool.
My first practice, it was after the potluck. All I remember was being really full.
Yeah.
But my first game, I got put in at Clark for the last 5 points, and I don't remember, I was so nervous. I just remember shaking the whole time. And I think we won. I don't know.
I think so.
I think freshman year we won, but yeah, that was my first game, and those first game jitters were awful. So I'm happy that moved on.
My first practice was in spring season, and it was so different from D2, so I was like, wow, this is really unorganized. I didn't know what was happening, and I also was really intimidated by you guys because everybody was kind of I don't know, I think we were both trying to feel each other out. So I was just trying to bring my game, and because I was trying so hard to be really good, I was not really good. I made so many errors, but that's okay. We're here now.
Extra.
My first game was the very first game of my freshman year. I was not expecting to play. I remember my goal as a freshman was to play in one game, not the first game. So Torjay was injured, and then Fabiana was the other setter. So I got told that I was playing, and my hands were shaking. I was so nervous. I was like, I'm not supposed to be on the court yet. I'm just a freshman. I was like, Torjay, you need to get better. I can't do this. That was nerves all over for my first game. But I survived. Now I'm here.
And now we're done.
It feels like just yesterday that happened, but it's 4 years ago.
Yeah, crazy. 5 for me.
I don't even remember my first game with you guys.
I don't know.
I think I was nervous, but I don't think that I was handshake nervous. I think I was kind of prepared for it.
Yeah. Well, you had played 2 seasons already, so
yeah,
it wasn't anything new.
Yeah.
All right. What type of changes did you notice from the high school level to college level?
Oh my God, it's so much faster.
Yeah.
It's so much faster.
Yeah.
Especially for middles.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's true. When I go back to my high school and I see them, it's like, ooh, it's so slow, and I get so bored during those games. But I want to go back and support my high school. And it's like,
Going to support Sammy in her games, their warm-ups, they get like 23 minutes.
Yeah.
And we warm
Yeah.
up for 45,
Yeah.
which like, I didn't realize how different that was.
Yeah.
But I don't know, playing D3, it was just like a little more of a commitment than like the high school, which was like perfect for school, I thought.
It's
For
not
me
like
at
your
least.
whole entire life.
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
my whole, like, obviously volleyball was my whole life, is kind of still.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I was still able to balance school, which I think is important for all of us.
Yeah.
Definitely. It allows you to be competitive, but still like have your own life too at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Best decision I ever made.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I still love it. I feel like D1 players still don't, like at the end of their 4 years, they don't really love it as much.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Look at all their Instagrams and they're like, I'm done with this. I'm out.
Yeah.
We're moving on.
Yeah.
What type of changes have you seen in the program since your freshman year?
Well, I started a whole year before all you guys.
You're old.
So I got thrown in to the deep end with the whole coaching change my freshman year. So
That's true.
it went from Pete 2 days before season started or preseason started to Megan. So I've kind of been on the whole journey with her. So that was probably the biggest change I saw was that coaching change. And then from coach going to from interim to head coach to full-time. And I think the full-time has been the biggest
Yeah, I was going to say
change
that.
that's happened.
She's done a lot more scouting, and I think that part, like the intelligence part of our practices, has helped us.
Improved.
So yeah.
She's also recruiting
The
beyond
recruiting.
Connecticut. Like
Yeah.
we were a team before that was like all Connecticut people
Yeah.
and maybe like a Massachusetts person, but
Rhode
now
Island.
she keeps going farther and
Yeah.
farther
Out
away,
of New
which
England.
adds us on the map, I think.
Yeah.
I also
Definitely.
think that we play so much more cohesively than the first time I came here. Yeah, big
I
word.
agree.
Cohesive. So like I remember when I first came here, I was like kind of sizing up the team, and I was like, all these individuals are so good, but we were playing as individuals. We weren't playing as a team. And I
Yeah.
think that's the difference now is we are so focused on that team thing.
Yeah,
We have
definitely.
strengths everywhere.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, yeah, we had threats this year, like big hitters like Anna and Abby and you and like, but that's the thing, it was
was a
everyone.
threat.
It wasn't
Everyone
even,
was a
like,
threat.
one person that like stood out. It was everyone.
Yeah.
Which was
definitely.
so, I've
We're
never
a
played on a
unit.
team like that where it was everyone who was
Yeah.
kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Because like Coach said, we didn't have a person on like one of those top 5 in
Yeah.
a certain area because like we all
all
just kind of gelled
We
and
did everything,
moved it around very well.
which you don't see.
Yeah.
No.
Every other team has like that big player you look out for, but
We
I mean,
we
there's
have
Anna
the-
Berry.
we have
but-
Anna Berry, but that's a whole different story. Just
Yeah.
watch out for her. Carly, go.
Number 4 or number
Five.
5? What are some of your lowest and highest moments while playing at Eastern? And for your lowest moments, how did you get past those? Ugh.
I mean, probably I could speak for all of us. Injuries have been our lowest moments.
Definitely.
Our team is full of injuries. Like I have knee, ankle, head, you name it, leg or head,
Like,
ab, whatever.
yeah.
I mean, thank God. I don't think I had any like serious injuries
Yeah.
this whole time that I was here.
Yeah.
So
Tearing my abdomen was the lowest of the low.
Yeah.
Because that you use that for everything, and then you tear it, and then you get sick.
Yeah.
So every time you cough, it like
It's your core there.
yeah.
Everything.
And then doing all that work last year to make sure it didn't come back, and it came back
Yeah.
after preseason. That was so scary. I was so mad, but we worked through it, and I think how we got over all those lowest moments was trainers, Julie, help, support.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think the support from, each other too
Yeah.
helped. Because I know when I was out with my knee that extra year, you guys were.
I give you so much credit for that.
Yeah.
I don't know how you did that. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
I
lot.
don't either. Like I
would have
You-
gone nuts.
Yeah.
I think I did go nuts on the sidelines a few times, but you guys got me through it because I had you to support. So, and you guys were playing your brain, like you guys were so good. So it was great. But you guys were my support system. Julie was my support system. And then our parents. Every time the game was over, Michelle's dad would come up and he'd be like, "You played a perfect game." And I was like, "Yeah, I did." Like, no mistakes on the bench.
I know that you weren't playing that whole year, but you contributed so much to
Yeah.
the team. Like you were a very important asset, even though you weren't playing.
Thanks, Car.
We added a lot of intelligence
Yeah.
to our team.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I tried.
You
I
were
did good.
a good coach.
Not paid though, so wish that was happened.
Okay. If you could summarize your career in one sentence, what would that sentence be?
A learning experience. Definitely. I think I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about how to deal with people.
Yeah.
Definitely working with other people on a team is a big deal.
When you're
and
with them 24/7 during preseason, you gotta know how to work with them.
Or on a
Oh
trip to
my God.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? We got through it though. The end of the season, I was like, you know what? I could do this again. I don't want to, but I can do it again.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a sentence. I forget. Oh, best decision I ever made was to play. I don't know. I didn't know if I was gonna play in college. Like, I quit dance and tried out my sophomore year, and it's amazing to say I got to play in college. But best decision I ever made was playing volleyball here, because we got to be athletes. We got the cool jackets. We got to, I don't know. I met all of you people, like life friends, like your the families. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm
Our
so grateful.
families are perfect. I love our
How they travel to everything.
game.
yeah.
We have the biggest fan base at some people's home games.
Yeah.
And it's all our parents. Like,
Yeah.
I know.
They're amazing.
And Jackie, your mom's like, please don't stop. I want to keep coming. I'm like, don't worry, we're not gonna stop.
Oh, she's going through a depression.
Yeah.
Slowly.
She's still got Sammy's.
I know. Her game's tomorrow. State
Yeah, it's
championship
exciting.
for a perfect season.
That'd
So,
be crazy.
I know. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Alright. Oh,
I think mine would be getting repeatedly hit in the head with a ball.
Ball magnet.
Ball
Ever since I got hit in the head that first time, I literally I came back from my concussion and I got hit in the head like 10 more times that week.
I remember that. I was
Yeah.
like, every time a ball came
This
near
year?
you, I was like,
No, so my sophomore year, the
Oh.
very first one that I got here.
This year too.
This year too, yeah. I got
Random things.
I got a concussion during our spring season last year, and then I got one midway through this season, and then I got hit like 4 times on a Saturday.
You need a helmet.
I know. I
Or
know.
your supportive headband.
Well, now I don't need it.
No.
But yeah, I'm kind of excited for that to not happen anymore.
Yeah, definitely.
I really don't have like a sentence. I have a word, and I think it's growth. Because like the program's grown so much. We've all grown as people, and people on and off the court. So just growth.
I like that.
That's a good word.
Yeah.
Okay, so how was your senior year different than other years?
We won the championship.
Yeah, you're
Our
right.
LECs, yeah.
And
we won
regular season.
regular season and the tournament.
And we went to NCAAs.
Got 3 numbers on the
We
wall.
got 3 numbers.
As I hold up 4
Numbers.
fingers.
I think we made a lot of improvement, and I think I made a lot of improvement too, personally. You know,
Yeah.
all of you guys did, and it's kind of cool to see that. I was looking at my stats from like last year and the year before, and I was like, oh, I actually made progress. That means I did good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Oh,
Go ahead.
one of the biggest differences is that at the end of the season we were like playing for each other, and that it wasn't like just for the seniors, because I know in the past it was play so the seniors don't have to lose, but it was play for each other, play to get to that next milestone. So it was like very goal oriented instead of the sad part of the end being
Yeah.
coming.
And we also we took it little by little, like mini games to 5.
Yeah.
That's what held me down.
We just
Those mini
gelled really
Discipline.
well.
I was to say,
As a team, we just played really well. I think with our giant class of sophomores, they had the year under their belt, so they came in this year, and we all, I don't know, you were back. Everyone was just kind of back and ready to rock. And
I think we the way
Such a
coach
dad
set
thing
it
to
up,
say.
we all correlated very well together of who we play. I know whoever I set for, I understood what ball they wanted. So I feel like we all had an understanding of what each other worked well with, and we communicated well with each other. So I think just that aspect of it this year was a lot better than any other year.
Definitely.
How did it feel to win an LEC championship?
Ooh.
Awesome.
Oh,
Are
so
there-
good.
Are there really words for that?
That was
Oh
my
my
first ever
gosh.
championship, and I get it my last year.
Yeah.
And, like, even through high
Same.
school, I never won a championship.
Same.
So, like, to get the medal and
Yeah.
to beat Keene, and
At our home gym, having the home
home
team
gym.
advantage. Oh my gosh.
it was magical.
Yeah.
Like, even
It doesn't even feel like it happened
everything.
still.
No, I blacked out the last 5 minutes. I don't remember anything after the last point until we got our medals.
Yeah.
It was, it was insane.
I was
Just
such
stop breathing.
It's a big
Yeah.
rush. It's a big rush of
Yeah.
energy, definitely.
And especially, I mean, Jackie always says this. We went out on top of Keene and Boston. Like,
Yeah.
those are always the two that they always put at the top of that LEC preseason, like,
They were always our
rankings.
problems.
Mm-hmm.
And they're always our
solved them.
problem teams. And
We
we
solved
went out
them.
on top. Yeah.
We solved our problem.
Heck yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And now we have 3 numbers.
Yeah.
And even though NCAA's first round was not that great, it was still,
It was fun.
we all got our little trophies and we get to like
Paperweight.
tell
We had
that we
fun.
won.
Exactly.
It was
It was
so
so
fun.
fun.
It was
had
a
a
great
good time.
experience.
Yeah.
They were really good.
They were really good.
Yeah.
Number 2 team in the nation.
Yeah, it's
Not too
fine.
bad.
Not anymore.
No.
Wesleyan
No.
won.
Yeah, you're right. They
No.
lost.
I
That
was
a good
happy
feeling.
Wesleyan won. I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
go
me too.
Wesleyan.
Representing. All
You
right.
wanna do the next one?
Oh, sorry. What is it, number 8 or number 9?
9.
What are your plans after college?
Grow up.
Grow up.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Start
get a
actually
job.
adulting.
Yeah. Get a job, move out, get a puppy. I want to get a puppy so bad.
What kind of puppy?
Any kind of puppy. I just want a dog in my life.
You go.
I'm going for teaching, and you all know that. But yeah, I want to try to get a teaching job and then move out, obviously, and yeah, go back for my master's in a couple years, but try to get a job in the spring. So hire me, please. Please.
Yeah, I'm kind of that same boat, but I also don't know what I'm doing because part of me is still like, yes, you're getting your master's degree in teaching, like, be a teacher. But the other part of me is like, go coach, like, be a volleyball coach. Why
Definitely, you're
not?
still a teacher.
You're technically just teaching a sport, so it's not that different.
Teach
but
for a couple years, and then you'd be like, and then find the coaching job, and you would like coach wherever, because you'll be a
Honestly,
great coach.
Mm-hmm.
I live really close to Wesleyan, so might
Whatever
end up
direction you
being a coach.
want. You'll kill it.
Thanks,
What about
Cara.
you?
What are you doing?
We'll find out. I'm going to UConn nursing school at some point, but I'm still kind of waiting to find out if I'm getting deferred or not. But eventually I'll get there.
Eventually.
Hopefully it'll be this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
What after nursing school? You want to be a nurse, a doctor?
I don't know. Well, I
Wherever
definitely
Lynn
want to
takes you.
nurse. Like, I'm not going to go to nursing school and then not be a nurse.
Yeah.
So I'll probably at least do that for a couple of years. Obviously, I want to move out.
I'm happy you figured out, because I remember when I first met you, you're like, I'm going to law school, I'm going to nursing school, I'm doing this school, I'm doing that school.
I
and
did
like, I
not
feel
know.
you'll be
schools.
such a good nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
will.
Thank you. I was definitely all over the place for the first portion of my undergraduate.
Yeah.
I think I switched my major like 5 times.
You did.
Yeah, you did. You switched it on.
No, nursing will be good for you because you always bring a smile to people's faces, and when you're in a hospital, you
Thanks.
need some sort of smile because
Yeah, definitely a goofball.
yes, you are.
Thanks. Yeah.
What's the
So,
last one?
oh, that's you. Sorry.
That's me. What would you say to younger players in the program or any athletes that are considering playing volleyball at Eastern? I'd say definitely do it. It's an amazing experience. I know my chiropractor played baseball at University of Hartford, and he was just like, you gotta play. Because I was on the fence in the beginning. He's like, just do it. You're not gonna regret it. It's an amazing experience, and you're gonna learn so much from it. You go into college having this whole team of friends, right?
That was
as
the
a freshman
coolest
year.
thing.
Yeah,
Like, you walked in with 15 friends.
exactly. It wasn't intimidating. You got to miss move-in day,
That's
which is a
I've
hassle.
never moved in on a
Yeah.
Nope.
day.
It's such a hassle.
I think for players now, just support each other.
Yeah.
Love each other, support each other. Y'all are
Enjoy
gonna-
every second, because then
Yeah.
you'd be sitting here before you know it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to go by quick.
And I would say embrace the family.
Yeah.
Kind of going off of you have built-in friends, but embrace everyone around it, because I know all of us and our parents are still super close. So embrace the family, kind of make what you can.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So.
And definitely work as a team. Don't be an individual.
Get after
that's-
Keene and Boston next year.
I was to
too,
say, I want
please.
them to win again.
Yeah. You guys better win.
Please.
Yeah.
Do it again. Go back, do more make more progress than we made.
Yeah.
You know, keep continuing.
Round 2 NCAA.
Yeah, I will build a legacy. You know, why not?
Yeah.
Keep building.
Why not?
Keep going with it.
I'm Jackie.
I'm Karen.
I'm Leah.
I'm Carly, and this has been Volleyball Roundtable with Inside Eastern Athletics.
Thank you.